Why haven't you dropped Atake? I'm gonna tell you why.
Nigga, I dropped my album during the coronavirus epidemic, and my shit still popping. Coronavirus the biggest thing on earth right now. My shit still popping.
Nigga pull up, think he G.I. Joe, man. 762, turn him G.I. Jane. She throw that ass on me. I don't want that girl cause she want me cause the cash on me. Yeah, you know she capping, homie. Dreadlock that cap on me. Back then they napped on me. Now they all just act, homie. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Pull out the Snapchats on me. I ain't got no Snapchat, homie. I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I'm back, yo. Like flex on you haters. Hi haters.
Yeah.
This is my world, so it's all in my favor. I like all girls, yeah, all type of flavors.
What's up, guys? It is SKYLINE Official, back at it with another YouTube video. Today we are reviewing Eternal Atake 1 year later. We're just going over our feelings 1 year after the album's come out, how we feel about it. We're gonna rank the tracks. We're gonna give in-depth reviews of every track. It's a little different than anything we've ever done, so let us know if you guys like it. Drop a comment down below. We could do more if you guys would like. Do you guys remember your first reaction when you first listened to it?
Yes, I remember Baby Pluto. That song got me hyped up, and then I listened to the next after
I'm about to
Pop.
have a look at this.
I feel like it went downhill until we hit That Way at the end.
It went downhill all the way to the end. That was your first reaction?
It was
the first time you listened. What'd you think?
well, I saw everyone posting it on their story, so I swiped up and clicked on it. And my first reaction was that it was huge. My second reaction was that I like Baby Pluto. I like Low Man,
Low main,
whatever, fuck you. And I thought it was pretty good. And then the songs didn't start to catch on to me, but they weren't bad songs.
Over time, it just got meh, you know. Your first initial reaction, I feel like, I remember we were talking about it. I think you hated it at first.
Oh,
You didn't maybe hate it, but you didn't like it. I remember you were like, it was not that good. It didn't live up to the hype. I remember you said that. How do you feel about those opinions now?
well, honestly though, I'm gonna be honest with you. Before end of 2020, I didn't really listen to Uzi that much. But now I started listening to him more. He's kind of growing on me. So now, I listened back to this album a couple days ago, and I like it a lot more.
I remember my first initial reaction the day it was just a regular old Friday. Uzi dropped out of nowhere. He was supposed to drop. He said he was dropping the next week, so I had to wait a whole week. There was nothing really going on. I'm sitting in English class. Tommy walks in, pulls up with his phone, pulls up Baby Pluto on his phone. He's like, "Did you listen?" I'm like, "Oh, he dropped Baby Pluto? I thought he just dropped the one single."
I remember that, dude.
I thought he just dropped the one single, so I look up Lil Uzi Vert on Apple Music. The whole album pops up, and I'm like, holy... English class, we had a sub. We had a substitute teacher.
Yes.
I didn't even pay attention. I was just listening to the album. At first, I was kind of like, I feel like this doesn't really live up to the hype. Nothing really stood out at first.
Exactly.
I listened to that thing so many more times after that, and it just grew on me so much.
Well, see, I didn't do that.
It grew on me. It was my most listened to album of the year, last year. But then, I feel like now I don't really listen to it that much.
SKYLINE Podcast?
If this gets over 70 likes, we'll do a podcast.
70 likes. Now
Go
let's
ahead
get
and like
into
if you want to see a podcast. Okay, so we're going to get into the review now. Basically, we're just going to listen to every song. We're going to give our opinions at the end. We're going to rank the songs. So let's go.
I turned to an addict, I brought me a paddock, I brought her a baby one. Yeah, I brought me a Maybach, it came with 2 doors, yeah, that's a Mercedes one.
Okay, so Baby Pluto, thoughts. What do you guys think of that one?
It was a great intro to the album. Had so much hype, so much love to it, dude. It was amazing, I feel like, but I thought it hyped me up for the album.
to be honest with you, this is probably I like this song, one of my favorites. I think it's kind of catchy and it gets in my head, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of myself.
Okay, so here's the thing. I do like it. I love it as an intro song.
Here's the butt.
I love how it takes like a whole minute for the beat to even drop. That builds that anticipation. The last verse though kind of dragged it on. I'm not gonna lie. It was good, but I feel like it should have ended after the second verse or first verse, whatever. It was too long. I feel like, especially for an intro song, almost 4 minutes long. After that last verse, it kind of.
I can see that. It was kind of long.
It was a little
It did
long.
kind of get repetitive at the end.
But yeah, I like it. It's a good song.
Oh yeah.
Uppity, yeah. Moonwalking on the money. When I moonwalk, my diamond's still sunny. When I moonwalk, I don't.
Okay, thoughts on Lil Mame? Anyone want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I really enjoyed this song. I was shorter than the first one.
It was
and it
shorter.
was. I think it was just the perfect length for the second song. It wasn't like, damn, this is really boring. It was kind of like, shit, I'm kind of vibing.
Yeah. It was, I will admit, it was like a vibe song. But it had like that height, you know, those verses that come in that everyone knows that gets catchy. That's what I like about it. I like the catchy song. Exactly. Like that. That gets me hyped up. I thought it wasn't bad for a second song. I like what Daniel said, like the lengthwise, yeah, it was pretty good. The first one was a little long, but
I actually like this one better than the first song.
hater.
How am I hating? I like this one better than the first song. I don't know, just the way it comes in is so the way the auto-tune sounds, like he's like rapping, but it's kind of like auto-tuning, and I don't know, I just like how it sounds. I just like this one better than the first song. I think the first one's a little too long for me.
I came in with a new 40 Glock. Fuck on your bitch, make that hoe want a milli.
That was Silly Watch. Just listen to Silly Watch.
Alright, I'll go.
Okay.
I liked it, I thought. Because, well, I think half of these songs probably got its hype after the album from TikTok, but that's where I've heard it most. But overall, for a third song, wasn't bad. I had a good thing.
That was a really good song. Uzi's one of the better artists at like giving you like those like parts of the song that like get stuck in your head, and then you're listening to it after you're like, and you're singing along.
The
Like
catchy song?
Yeah, catchy.
They'll have like those
Those
little
catchy bars.
and
Yeah.
stuff. And catchy flows and stuff. Yeah, I like this one. I think it's just alright. I think the chorus kind of. I came in with a new four. It kind of gets old just the way he's saying it. There's not much energy in it, but overall, it's alright. It's not my favorite, but it's alright, you know? Did you think of your thing that you had?
No clue, dude.
Okay.
Pop that ass, do the dash. I'll be running out of gas every time I go to the mall just to pop the tags. I don't really cop nothing out the mall.
Not my fave, I will say. It's not up there. This song was very repetitive. I feel like there was a total of 100 words in that song, and it just got repeated time after time. It's either pop or I'm a... Yeah, like... But at the beginning of the song, it kind of went hard, but after that, it just got very repetitive.
I felt like the beginning and the end were just like repetitive. It wasn't my favorite, but also I'm not gonna be like, that was ass. It just wasn't as catchy as like Low Main or Silly Watch.
Yeah, I see that. At first, I think I really didn't like this song, cause yeah, the chorus is not, well, the chorus is just very repetitive, just like the same line like kind of just over and over. And then obviously the Balenci part where he says Balenci like 15 times in a row. But the more I listened, the more I liked it, because those little parts where he cut out the beat and he would just go bars like completely off beat, like those parts really make the song for me, and I really just kind of like it for that reason. But yeah, I do think that the chorus is repetitive.
Oh, you better move. Oh, you better move. Oh, you better move. You better move. You better move. You better move.
I liked it. There with the ooh, you better move was a little repetitive, but there was a lot of features and extra, what do you call it?
The little
Sound effects?
Sound effects, that's right. I liked all the sound effects in it. I thought it was a pretty good song. Just like sometimes when he just says you better move like 10 times, it got a little boring. But overall, it was a pretty good song in my opinion.
I think the you better move, you better move, you better move, you better move, that part is the best part.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Hunter there.
I think it was the beginning where he put all the sound effects in and there was like laser blasts everywhere.
Yeah, that was sick, but like that you better move. You better move.
Where
that
the
was
beat,
sick.
where there was no beat and he just
was
goes,
just
you
free- that
better
was
move,
for- yeah,
you
that
better move, you
Like-
better move, and then the beat come back in. I feel like that part was the best part of the song.
I agree.
I don't know.
But then it's just like, that's it. I mean, I liked it. It was alright, but I feel like it's too long for what it was. And I feel like really this song, even though I do like it better than other songs on here, I feel like in a way this song kind of just doesn't. It's mad.
God. One girl from Philly, I think her name Nikki, and I fuck with Nikki cause she not too picky and she not too choosy, but sometimes she bougie. I play with a kitty and twig and sticky. I'm moving.
Okay, that was Homecoming. That's the last track. That's the last track off of the Baby Pluto section, which is the rapping section. The first 6 songs are Baby Pluto, which is basically just rapping. At the beginning of the song, I was liking it more than I've ever liked it before, to be honest.
Me too. Not gonna lie.
But as the song went on, I literally dropped it a few spots in the list. Like I dropped it a few spots in my list already. I don't know, it just kind of got meh to me.
To be honest with you, I kind of like that part where he was like fading out and then he came back in. Yeah, that was kind of sick. To be honest with you, this song, before I actually listened to this before, I didn't really like it that much. Kind of grew on me a little bit. Not gonna lie, I kind of liked it. It's kind of hard hitting, and I kind of like that type.
The beat is really unique, and it's got that. I forget where that thing is from. The dun 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 dun. You know, a little sound. I forget. He took that sample from somewhere.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name.
I mean, it was pretty good. I mean, it's not top of the list quality, but it's not bottom of the list quality. So it's like right in the middle, like 8, 9, or 10 range for me.
And I'm sorry for everything I ever said. Yeah, I'm sorry if you were misled. Yeah.
That was I'm Sorry.
That you're better.
Immediately you could tell there's a difference between that and the first 6 songs. It's a completely different vibe. Obviously, he did that on purpose. This song is very good. I really like this song.
Quite enjoyed it.
Chorus is very nice.
I'm sorry that you were better off dead. Yeah.
I like it.
I'm gonna be
It's very
100%
good.
honest with you. I'm not even gonna kid with you. This shit's at the top of my list.
Really?
This song is fire. Love it. I love this song.
I know. It's so catchy and it's so
I know I'm speaking for all the fans.
extravagant.
It's just like
I don't
happy.
know where-
It's just, and he's
Reminds
talking
me
about
of like the summer when you just play songs and everyone's just like
Right,
sitting there playing
right,
basketball
exactly,
and stuff, and then
dude,
we're all
this-
just like, I'm sorry that you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Every time I hear this song,
It's just
I
like-
think of when we used to ride the
like a
bikes and ride
vibe.
the speaker.
It's like a vibe,
blasted,
hype,
dude.
fun song.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just happy. It's just fun, and it's like it's got like those tropical thingies in it. It's just overall a great song. I love it.
Too much guap, bands, bellow foreign, tan. She ignored that man, fucking with me, handstand. I can't lie.
Very fast paced.
Yeah.
No, that was a good song.
Upbeat.
Yeah,
This is when the list is getting tough now.
exactly.
Obviously, I really like that song.
Oh, I mean, not for like just like finding good place in the middle for it, in my opinion.
Wow.
See, that was a low.
It made the top 10, so you should be happy.
There's only 18 songs. We only done 9 songs.
I know.
9 songs. Yeah, this song is very good. I like this song. It is very upbeat. There's like choirs in the background. Yeah.
If you want a song with choirs in the background, put on That Way.
I like it.
I done made so many millions, ain't nothing to think about. And she fuck with me because I am the one that still come back even though I made it out.
Life.
I freaking love it, dude. The beat was the melody, dude.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Even with like that choir towards like the end of the song with the it was like it was like a relaxation, but it still had that like rap in it.
Went from celebration station to relaxation station.
Exactly.
I don't know. I might be like, I don't know if I'm talking for both of you, but this kind of reminds me of like when we were like just coming out of like quarantine. We were just starting to like come back outside. I remember these songs were like being played, and this just brings back like memories. And now I think about it, that was like a little less than a year ago. It feels like it was just yesterday.
That's like 10 months ago.
Big money, that's a tall bag. Got a bird off in a small bag. Look at my bag, chrome heart tags. Louis V like a Vert, got the all white, told the bitch off that.
Chrome heart tags. I think that is my favorite time I've ever listened to that song. That song was, it brought me somewhere. This is beautiful.
No, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie though. I feel like the more you listen to this album, I feel like you hear something that you didn't hear the last time that you listened to it.
And I've listened to this album like 600 times. Maybe not all the way through 600 times, but I've listened to this album so many times, and I feel like I've heard everything. But it's all about environment. You can't just listen to it in your headphones and be the same as listening to it on a speaker. You can't. If you listen to a song at night in a car, it's a completely different vibe than listening to it, well, walking through the school halls with your headphones on. I mean, this shit is amazing. If I'm listening to this shit at night in a car with the bass going, bro, I'm falling asleep. Not falling asleep in a bad way. I'm falling asleep because this shit is putting me in like
a different land.
I'm in a different I'm in outer space. I mean, that's what it is. The production, beautiful. Chief Keef actually produced this beat. You got the chorus in the background still going. It's just, I love it.
I feel like that's what's unique about Uzi is you can listen to his songs, different environments, and they'll put you in different types of moods. I mean, I'm not saying, I think that's why he's unique to different rappers. Like, I'm not gonna name other ones, but you know what I'm trying to say.
I'll come from a different angle.
He didn't like it.
It wasn't. I don't think it was that good, in my opinion. But that's just my taste of music. I'm more of like a hype party song than floating away in outer space.
Your type guy.
I'm not even saying that's my favorite song on the album. But the vibe it gave me was just great.
No, I do not trust her. No, I do not trust her. She say that she love me. Also say she love me.
I mean,
a lot better than Crowbar.
To be honest with you, I mean,
in my opinion,
that song was like so much different than the last song.
Exactly, a lot better.
But I mean, I like it. It's catchy. It was good.
I especially
It was definitely I would put it as one of his better songs in this album.
I like the part where it goes, See, I like those kind.
These whole last 6 tracks or whatever have all been fire for me. The whole album I like, but these last 6 tracks or whatever we just did, this is a great stretch of music. This is I love the choir stuff he's doing. This song was like, it's hype, but at the same time it takes you on a ride, because at first it comes off really hype and then it slows down and it builds back up over time and finally hits the jackpot at the end. It's fire. I like this song a lot.
You is a lie. You is not come from these sides. You cannot come to this side. Yeah, gangsta, but my chain too tight.
That was
I'm gonna be
priceless.
honest with you though. I mean, if you're breaking this down into like the first 6 songs, second 6 songs, I could definitely see why he put these songs like separate to the other songs, because like these 6 songs bring you to a totally different mood. It's like
It goes better with the whole vibe of the album.
Yeah.
It's more spacey. But
Yeah.
Continue, point.
But like it's like you could listen to this album and want something, and listen to the first part and get what you want, and then listen to the second part and choose something totally different. And that's what's different, I think, about this album and why it was successful.
Yeah, keep my dogs in like my red bone. Yeah, tell my red bone, come my red bone.
Let's go. That was urgency. I liked it.
I loved it.
I liked it even more than loved it.
I
Good.
thought it was incredible.
I felt like the beginning of the song reminded me of just like, you know, like the movie scenes where they have someone come in, or it's like a supermodel or whatever in like the movies, and then they're just like getting out of the water slowly or something, and then just that is playing. Tell me I am wrong though.
Here's what I'm reminded of. Picture this. It's near the end of summer, so it's like a September night. The sun, it's a little chilly, not too chilly. It's still kind of warm. The sun is going down. Skateboarding, just chilling. That's what that reminds me of. Just a ending of summer. Just, you don't really care about anything. Nothing really is going on. You got no worries. You're just living life. That's what that song reminded me of.
We got some new bands, we got some new bands, yeah, yeah. Treating these DOs like this shit old bands, yeah, yeah.
To me now, this isn't.
That
I'm
was
not
Venetia.
I'm not even gonna review this song. I'm just gonna literally say that now we're to the point where like anywhere you put these songs, you feel like it's either too low, or you're like this song is better than this, but I just don't know where to put it. And that's the problem I'm running into. I don't know about you two, but I'm trying to like stick it where I think it is, but then I'm like, crap, I don't really know if this goes here, because this song was good. That's my problem.
Here's the thing. It's like every time I hear a new song, I want to put it like really high.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, wait, can I even do that? Because I like these ones so.
Like, is it better than this? Is it better than that?
It's it's easy when you're like looking at compared to the last song. You're like, okay, I like this better than that one. But then you think about all these other songs. You're like, oh, I don't know what I'm.
Exactly. Like, I had to move some that were up there, down more.
Exactly. It's like
I haven't done much moving yet, but I know I'm gonna have to. When I see the final list, I'm gonna be like, nah, I gotta change it.
Yeah.
Like,
like nope.
like, do I go with what I feel like right now, or do I go with what I've like
Been going through.
kind of like what songs I play the most?
Which ones hype?
Which ones I like the most? Like,
yeah.
I don't
Which
know.
ones, if I was going for a long car ride, would I play first? You know.
Yeah, which songs would I put on my playlist? It's hard. I don't
crazy.
know where to put this song. I like the song.
She used to play, yeah. Now she in my face, yeah. You in or you out. This is a game.
I mean, again,
It was okay, but like
again, it's
I feel like-
type of songs where you can't. Hey, you're gonna finish. I just totally interrupted you.
there you go.
Alright, it's one of those songs where like you're like, I mean, it's not. I mean, you're like, yeah, I could listen to this. Am I gonna play it on my playlist? Probably not.
Exactly.
But I mean, it's not like this was bad. This is like middle of the road, I would call it.
Like, this is a song, if it came up, I wouldn't skip it. I'll listen to it, but I'm not going to search for it and click on it, you know?
I feel like if this song came up, I'd probably skip it. But there are a lot of times where I would purposely go play this song.
Coming out just when the sun down. My boys, they ruthless like hoops and they really run down.
That was P2. Thoughts on P2, Violet? Just thoughts on P2.
No, you go first.
Hold on, I gotta think of this song. What's this song that's like, I don't even care if you cry?
EXO Tour Life?
Yes, that's exactly what it reminded me of.
Really? It's literally called Part 2.
Is that why it was called Part 2? Because it was Part 2 of like that song?
Yes.
Hold up, I did not know that. Yo, cut the camera.
How do you not know that? He literally used the same exact thing. I don't really care.
I know.
He literally took that vocal.
But I didn't put both of them together till now.
P2.
I was thinking it was hyping it up for the second album to come, because it's at the end. Hey, I just say it, dude.
Oh my god.
Are you serious? I swear my money is serious. Okay, all my checks, I just be clearing it. She said my dick that she get delirious. Okay, jump on the jet.
That just ruined my whole list. Like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
For me, it's not all the song, but like the nostalgia it brings with it. Because I remember, I mean, you're waiting for 2 years for this album. And hearing that at the beginning where it's like, hearing the Eternal Atake, just like that, I remember it was like December or whatever, and you heard that Eternal Atake when Uzi dropped this song, Christmas break, holy shit, we were going crazy. Just bringing back memories. But at the same time, the song is a banger, and I forgot how good it was until right now. So
Yeah, me too.
So now I don't know what to do.
Great way to end the album off with a banger. Hands down, that bonus track summed up the whole album. Best song on the album. Don't care what you say. Y'all can hate on me, but that is the best song. I'm spitting facts.
That's his list right there. He just gave away his whole entire list.
I mean, like I said before, I said these bonus tracks were bonus for a reason. They were meant to enhance the experience.
Didn't I say that?
She gave me down to I graduate. Whoa, I'ma grab a Billy, me might go and grab a raise. Yeah, I had to snap back into reality and go grab a fit. My jeans, they fit it. But Lil Uzi, he is so far from the timid. The reason I'm rich, cause I had to go and just fix my percentage. You know that I'm winning. My white girl got black on the nigga, no nigga. Bad, don't want God said not that way. I'm with the winning team, they make sure I'm not in line.
Final thoughts. My final thoughts, like 1 year later after the album has dropped, was... Can I just...
just got it. Hello?
Alright, so 1 year later, after the album dropped, my final thoughts were, you know, I mean, I haven't listened to it in a really long time since it dropped, and like, they're probably, all those songs are like in old playlists, so I'm probably gonna go back into my old playlist and find them and stuff, but 1 year later, still doesn't disappoint, you know, there's some songs that are like iffy, but overall, I like most of them, yeah.
To be honest with you, this is one of those albums where like you could listen and be in a total different mood when you start than when you finish, just like that. That's what makes Uzi unique. I like this album. I've listened to it a couple times. We'll continue to probably listen to it.
Yep, I feel like it's aging well. It hasn't gone down. I haven't grown to dislike it. I haven't played it as much, but it's not like I don't like it. It's just that new stuff comes out, played over it, and you kind of forget about it. But when you go back and listen to it, you're like, you know what? These songs are fire. Yeah, so I like it. It was a good album, and excited for the future of Little Uzi Vert.
That's it for today, guys. If you want us to react to the second album after this, comment down below and make sure to let us know. Also, drop that like button. Make sure to get us to 70 likes so we can start a podcast. And I'll see you next time. Peace. I'm so good at those.
Upgraded from my last girl, yes sir. She too worried about the past, she should've kept up. I'm staying in my lane, I won't chase her. Baby girl, I am a NASCAR racer.